Hey guys, it's Coach Dan. Just thought I'd do a quick video. I keep seeing people saying I'm getting really defensive on Facebook, and you know, I try not to get involved. Sometimes I can't help myself and have to be that guy, which is a bit stupid, really. You should just keep out of it sometimes. But I keep seeing people saying, "Oh well, work for my friend, so therefore, I'm going to do that." Um, And more often than not, the thing that's worked for their friend is just completely freaking stupid. Um, just because something works for somebody doesn't mean to say it's the correct way of doing it or it's a good way of doing things. I'm going to use meal replacement shakes again as a prime example. It's not a good way to do things. It doesn't make sense. I don't really understand why people don't want to eat their food. I get that people have lots of people have different associations with food. However, it would be so much better to improve your associations with food and learn about nutrition rather than just slamming a shake down your neck. And what really pees me off is I keep seeing all these people getting really, really kind of, defensive about their friends who've got done this and it's worked for them and blah, blah, blah. The other thing I keep seeing as well is, personal trainers giving plans and stuff out which are crazy high workload people. I've Skyped consults, but you've done consults with people a lot recently, and I've seen a lot of really crazy stuff. That doesn't really make sense either. So yeah, I think the point of this video is if you're not questioning what you're doing or you're not trying to sort of learn about what you're doing, then what's the point? Just because somebody is doing something doesn't mean to say it's the right way of doing it. There are more than one way to skin a cat. It doesn't always mean to say that the ways that are the other ways of skinning the cat are a good way. I ask my guys to question what I do. I make mistakes. I do. I make mistakes all the time. I know I do. I never even claim to be perfect once, and I'm always learning and trying to improve. And I do make mistakes. But I ask my guys to make sure that they question the kind of stuff that I'm telling them or giving them, especially in things like their training for nutrition stuff. I made a mistake the other day. I actually put an extra 0 on something. Instead of sets of 10 reps, it sets of 100, and they had something like 100 bench press or something daft like that, and it was just a typo. Even though I went through and checked it, I just completely missed it. Yeah, so I asked them to question me, and it's good that they do because it's things like that errors can happen. But then I asked them to question me with stuff like nutrition, and training methods. Why am I doing this? What is the point of this? Why am I doing, this exercise, then that exercise in that order? And I do my best, I try and give a reasoned explanation as to why. So, if you can't explain something that you're doing, then really should you be doing it? I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's my video for today. Just question what you're doing. Don't do something just because somebody else is doing it. Don't be that person in the gym copying somebody else because if you see somebody else who looks big, ripped, and muscly doing it, or really lean and little or whatever, it's got to be right for you. Everything should be individualized. You are one person, and your requirements are going to be very, very different to the next. So just ensure that you're questioning what you're doing and don't just be a sheep. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that.